AP exams are over. They've been over for a good amount of time, but I feel like I'm still kind of stupid. So, how I counteract this is by taking a quote unquote AP exam for a game, on the entire topic of a game. Yeah, that's probably the end of the intro in that case. So, here's the In Plain Sight 2 GCSE. I have no clue what this actually means. I'm going to assume this is just like a European version. Like, what, like the European, like the equivalent of an AP exam would be my guess of what it is. So, okay, brief history. I've already done like one part of this, and by one part I mean like I've done a sample prompt of this, and that's about it. This is just the equivalent of how much I've prepared for my own AP exams, and I've probably gotten a 1 on both of them. So it says time allowed 2 hours, and the second I start on this, I will just start a 2 hour timer and throw my phone to the corner of my bed, so I don't actually know the time. Also, I can't really do anything about this. This is just, imagine I actually did fill this out. So, I can start now. Also, I will just speak through this, even though AP exam is supposed to be like fucking dead silent. So, here I'm just gonna say toilet's a pretty shit value. Filing cap. Painting has like 2 weight 75. This is like 30 value index. I'm pretty sure painting is the highest one out of these right now. Square couch I've completely forgotten about, so I'm going to say I'm just gonna say it's D for this one. Not a way to break a camera chase. This should be fairly simple because it's just B. Because I'm on a wall and running inside a blind spot, these two are effectively the same thing. And disruption effect is like Sub-Zero, it just gives you more time to run away. Not a possible effect. Same thing. Maximum lockdown. I've actually not figured out lockdown. I actually have no clue how lockdown works, if I'm going to be fully honest. So I'm just gonna go on a limb, say like 4,500, since, yeah, 4,500, I think. Actually, no, I'm gonna say it's still 5k. Highest raw item value. I think initially it would have been like, kind of, like from my memory, it's like a little bit rough between farm and complex. I think complex barely edges it out, but with the buffs to, like, with the mall remodel, and another one coming soon from the leaks, well, no, not leaks, dev updates, my bad. It's mall, is what I think. I know for sure sprint hasn't been reworked. Achilles, I don't know if lowering health is necessarily a rework. I would say that's just like a nerf. Payday has been reworked. Champ got a 2% money buff. Celebi's been reworked, I know that for sure. Murphy definitely has not been reworked. So now I have to decide, because, okay, Quartz definitely did get a rework, but that was mainly due to a bug, to where she does not take damage for the entirety of her ability. So, because I think it's like her, like, she takes damage 8 seconds later than she actually did. So, okay, so it's not Payday, it's not Champion, it's not Celebi, so I would say it's just Achilles, I guess. Oh, oops. I probably just, yeah. What's the name of the only main map to ever be removed from the game? Yacht is a fan-made map. Cathedral, I don't remember ever seeing. Penthouse is also a fan-made map, I believe, so I'm just gonna say that's cool. Also, because that's literally the only one. I'm just gonna skip the other one for now, because I know this one really easily. Which of these two have never been used in the past to nerf a thief? Despite being both the person who makes the garbage codes videos and the balance change infographics, I have not actually read or recall any of these reasons. But I will say, I think A has been used, B has been used. I think it's either going to be E or F. Oh wait, no, it's 2. So E and F, yeah. These are moved to the armory and police station, each with an empty bag. One is Scar, one is Aldog, one is third is default beef. Scar's active. Okay. Yeah. Similar routes, same skill level. Shoot. But yeah, this is very clearly Scar, so I just have to bullshit something here. Item competition? I have no clue what item competition means. It's over. But I can say... yeah, that's my definition of it, at least. Select 3 properties of an item that may influence its item competition. Rarity, because unlike GDP special items, location, because if it's like if it's a rhombus in the vault, then games are going to be camping vault all the time. And then what would the third property be? Because rarity and location, that's fine. What would my third be? Because... oh, shoot, I actually don't know. What would my third be? Oh. Oh, that's not good. I'll skip that one for now. These are powerful money making, always unfunded. Oh my, okay, I get an entire page for this. One argument and one argument for and one argument against, which is, I think, oh wait, yeah, no, I have an idea. Who would be someone I can say just eats up all the good items? I could say Payday, I guess. They function essentially the same way. Fair. And now I can use this as a... Now, how do I figure out a counter argument? Does executive count as powerful money making, or is that just like not as relevant? Because I think like with the executive rework, it makes him pretty. It makes him usable. I need to make an executive video at some point. Who cares? As one minor example. Meetings a small. One similarity and two differences between bank vault and newer vault. I can just say my time here. 13 minutes? How many questions is this? This is not a good pace. This is a terrible pace. Total for paper. 108? Are you kidding me? Bank vault. What counts as a vault room? Like just vault entrance? Yeah, we're gonna say vault entrance. Oh, that's a similarity. Two differences. I'm going off the assumption that this is newer vault rooms, as in like just hotspots where the cameras to camp. Newer vault room. What's it? Well, what can I say is a difference? Yeah, my memory's hazy. My memory's not good. Yeah, that's my third. Oh, what does that smell? Dude, my window's open. Why is it like that? Anyways. rushing. Okay. Strongly correlate to one another, which would mean that the shoot. That after 15 seconds. Is meant to keep yourself safe. That's not how you spell success. Yes, it is. That's the bullshit I'm pulling. Does a thief have it? Oh shoot. Actually, wait, no. 10H. I'm doing 10H. Square. Oh, do I have to write an entire essay? I have to write an entire essay on this, don't I? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me check time. Let me check time. We are barely approaching the 20-minute mark. Okay, that's good. I mean, if I pretty much got all the short answer and multiple choice. Yeah, that is just... No, there's still more short answer. There's still more short answer questions. Am I allowed to skip segments on the GCSE? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Okay, we're not gonna look at that. Modern Hebrew. Huh. Okay, well that doesn't really... I'm gonna say that I can, because I'm thinking from AP rules. I'm thinking about the AP exam rules. So... I'm gonna say that I'm allowed to go to here. Also, just like as a side note, I have no clue why they buffed Scar. Scar was fine as is, but now Scar's even better. Explain one way in which the incinerator change may affect playing against the camera. I feel like that's enough. Incinerators niche in one scenario or maybe a counterpicked. New. Oh wait, that's not. This is a longer question, so I'm just gonna leave that alone for now. One other balance change to an outlawed camera in the past. I think that's a good enough one. That is too much thinking. Calculates price index after the update. What update? What update? What do you mean before the before and after what update? This one? The scavenger buff? The scavenger buff? What? I have no clue. I don't know what the okay, I'm hitting up the wiki. I do not know the scavenger thing. Okay, what is the history? What was the original ability? What's the original 20 value? There's no like pre and post thing. What the hell? Shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely do not know how to answer this. The other gives you... Shoot, what was fish tank value? Like 8 weight 400? So it's going to be 400 and then 490. For the same amount of weight. There. Ability best. This is another essay question. Are you kidding me? Dude, I don't want to do this. What time am I at? Half an hour. No. I changed my mind.